We ran 30 miles offshore to fish deep water reefs. Our goal? To catch big fish in over 300 foot of water. But offshore, things can change fast. So we're right at the edge of the reef. That's where I really like to fish. That's where we've caught big lingcod and we've caught other big rockfish. Is right on the edges. We'll work those edges all around the reef. Sometimes we'll go to the middle, but most of the time we're fishing the edges. But right now, this is the brand new Nomad Squid Trex 220 size. I don't know the name of the color, but I will leave a link up here and also in the description of the video. This thing's got some glow to it. It's 21 ounces, so it will get down there, but it's a long way to go. And right now we got that paired with an Akuma Tesoro jigging rod. This one's rated 120 to 300 gram. We have PE5 braid, and then we tied that to a 60-pound fluorocarbon leader. Let's drop down there. I'm excited. Hopefully we're gonna catch some giants. So this braid here, it's ammonite jigging braid from Nomad. It's PE5, which is 61 pound, but it's really, really thin diameter. I want to say it's like equivalent of 30-pound diameter. So you're gonna be able to get your bait down there faster. I'm excited to use this today on this setup. Oh, there's a bite. Little one. Barely got to the bottom. It's probably a smaller rockfish. We're shooting for the big lings today though. Me and PJ are both running the big baits. It's getting a little more fight in them now. It's a long way down there, 350 feet.
There's some color.
Here we go. Let's see what we got here. It looks like a verm to me. That's how you tell if it's a vermilion. Rough patch on the bottom. It's got the rough patch there. It's a nice verm. It ate its brother. We're gonna get PJ set up right now. Let's try to catch some big lingcod.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna be jigging on the other side of the boat. I'm using this pink streaker jig. Really like this guy. It's a little bit lighter than the Squid Trexes that Dustin's using, but because of that torpedo shape, it's able to sink straight down to the bottom. Last time we used this out here, I caught some big lings on it right off the bat, so I'm excited to get that same thing going today. Running similar setup to Dustin. We got that 60-pound braid tied onto a 60-pound fluoro leader. Down to the depths we go. And just like that, I'm already in. Feels decent. Don't think it's a ling. If it is, it's a small guy. But like you guys saw, I was just dropping it down. I didn't even feel the bottom, to be honest. I just felt this rod load up, and we're already on. Didn't even reach bottom. Nice little yellowtail to start the day off with. Not the lingcod we're after, but we're probably gonna have to dig through these little guys a little bit until we find those big lings we're looking for. It's pretty windy in a couple hours from now, so we only got like 3-4 hours of fish at most. So we're gonna try to make the most of it. There we go. There's one. I was kind of just letting that thing dance right there off the bottom. I wasn't really jigging it too much. Might be a yellow eye. Kind of felt yellow eye. These yellow eye, you'll mistake them and think that they're a lingcod because they give you some pretty good head shakes. Especially on the way up even too. But let's see here. Maybe big canary here? Let's see. Or it could be a yellow eye. That's verm. Beautiful rockfish here. Stud of a rockfish. Crushed the squid. I was just letting it float down there. The yellowtail are loving the streaker jig today. I feel them chew it too, like 10 feet before I had bottom. I always feel like a good bite, like 10 foot from the bottom. I am. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's something good. Feels a lot better here. Oh, he's pulling. A lot better than everything else we've hooked into today. Can't say it's a ling. Didn't quite give me those head shakes and pumps, but you never know. It's probably gonna be a ling or a big yellow eye. Only one way to find out.
Bocaccio.
Well, that was gonna be my third guess. Yeah, I was thinking lingcod, yellow eye, or big gosh. You know, beautiful looking fish, but not quite what we're after.
We're gonna descend PJ's Boccaccio. It's a smaller Boccaccio. We're keeping the bigger rockfish today and then the bigger lings. Since we're so deep, we're gonna have to descend this fish. So you gotta get one of these descending devices. I got a 4-pound weight. The reason I have a 4-pound weight is because sometimes you catch the giant yellows and they're hard to descend down unless you got a big weight like this. So it's pretty easy. You just hook them in the side of the mouth here.
You can do the top or the bottom of the lip. Doesn't really matter. You get them in there, hooked. And as soon as I drop it, Dustin's gonna let that reel go down, open up.
Now he's going down there, and I'm just gonna let this thing go down probably about 100 foot or so. And then you just give the rod a little pop, and then that'll pop right out of its mouth because it's barbless. That fish will swim back down there to the bottom and live another day. There we go, now it's free. Just one little pop like that, it's free. Bring this back up. We'll just leave this on the deck the whole day so we can descend down any other fish that we might need to.
There we go, now man. Feels a bit better. Oh, a giant yellowtail. Giant yellow. Good yellow. Not giant, but good.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whew. Good yellow right there. So these fish, especially on these deeper reefs, they're ascended off the bottom just a little bit. So they're about 10, 15 feet off the bottom. So what keeps happening when I'm throwing that streaker jig down is before I even touch bottom, I keep getting hit. I'm feeling those bites. They're really great eating fish, fun to catch. But right now, I'm after those big lings. They're hanging out on the bottom. So even if I feel that bite, I keep dropping. I'm trying to pass through these guys. But if you're really trying to catch this yellowtail, feel free, crank it up a little bit and just let it float, jig up off the bottom a little bit, and they'll bite.
Me and PJ just caught a couple right there. We just came back to that edge of the reef. We're actually beyond the reef and we're gonna drift right into it. Seems like for us, those bigger fish hang out right on those edges. Good patrol point. We were just in 350 foot of water. We just came up to 280, 290 right here. So this is right where we wanna be. There we go. Oh no! I was in a good one just there. Yep. Let's see what we got on here. It's getting heavier all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. Definitely got heavier all of a sudden. Oh, I got a ling. No Boccaccio. I thought it was a ling. I got a Boccaccio here. Not a bad Boccaccio. So we got a couple fish so far, and to be honest with you, it's a little brisk out here. That's why I'm beanied up. But I got something that's gonna save you guys a little bit of money. We got a buffalo kill bag in the boat here. This is a 55 liter. Great for halibut, great for the rockfish if it's just PJ and I. You'd want a bigger bag if you had more people in the boat here. But if you guys want to save a little bit of money, use the code above or in the description below, and you guys get 10% off. This lure has a lot of vibration, so you can really jig it and get the vibrations, or you can get it to just float above the bottom. Right now, I'm trying to just float it right there above the bottom. I'm waiting for a ling to grab it. I felt 2 bites, definitely felt like lings, because sometimes they'll just grab onto it and they'll just hold onto it. They won't start pulling right away. They'll just kind of grab it and hold it. Like, oh, that was it. He was there. There we go. There we go. The bite was pretty good, but I think it's a Boccaccio. I'm pretty sure. Comment below if you think I'm right. I'm pretty sure this is Boccaccio. It's not a ling. PG and I are both on. And I got, oh, there it is. There it is, what we were looking for all day. That's the one. Folks at home, that is the one. It's the old yellow eye rockfish. Caught so many of these things last time. It's unbelievable how many of these we caught last time. I was wrong though about it being Boccaccio. Yeah, that's a much smaller grade than last time.
And double up there, got a nice little canary. We'll be keeping him. He's got to go back down to the deep.
PJ was on fire. It was fish after fish non-stop, mostly yellowtail and canary rockfish. After releasing a bunch with the descender, we started keeping a few, as long as they weren't too small. Our cooler bag was filling up pretty quick.
I've been using this streaker jig. Something to keep an eye on is that hook, the very tip of it, it's pretty bent out right now. And that's just from, you know, catching rocks, catching fish. Used this last time we were out here. So I'm gonna be switching. We do have assist hooks that I could swap out, but that takes a little bit of extra time. And right now we're on a good spot. I want to keep catching fish. So I'm just gonna be swapping colors here. Same streaker jig, that same torpedo style, which sinks really fast to the bottom. Makes it just nice to fish. Just a little bit different color here. Nice, fresh, sharp hook. Hopefully I'm not gonna be losing any more big bites like I just did. This might be ling, Dustin. It might be a big vermil. Yeah, it's a big vermilion. Nice vermilion here. Gave me a pretty good fight. Almost thought it was a ling from the bottom. Didn't quite have that same bite though.
I had a couple extra Squidtrex colors on board that I wanted to try. Phantom and Black Glow. The Black Glow just looked too deadly to ignore, so I tied it on and dropped it down. So much for the weather guy being right. We were supposed to have a longer window. We've probably only been out here about an hour, and the wind is really picking up big time. It's gonna blow us off. We're gonna have to leave here pretty soon. We maybe got this one last drift and we're gonna have to head out. There we go. Feels like a better fish though. Hooked up. This one feels a bit heavier. This wind's really picking up. Just keeping the tension on this guy. It's probably a yellow eye, if I had to guess. Doesn't feel lingy. It just feels like bigger. Oh, yep. As suspected. I said it was gonna be a big yellow eye. Oh yeah. Me and PJ doubled up here.
Yeah, yellow eye, yellow tail.
Stud yellowtail. After about an hour and a half on the water, conditions picked up fast, faster than we expected. We took 2 solid waves over the bow, and that's where we called it. It was only gonna get worse. We packed up, pointed the boat diagonally back toward the harbor, and took a pretty rough ride in. No lingcod on this trip, but we did land some big vermilions, great eating fish, and a pile of yellowtail rockfish. If you've ever had a trip cut short by weather, drop a comment below, and if you like this video, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.